Welcome to the Gemini Lounge. You know something? After you kill someone, anything is possible. Once you cross that line, something inside you clicks. 1 minute, you're just another guy from Brooklyn trying to make a buck. Next thing you know, you're the guy everybody talks about when your back's turned. I had a crew of the most ruthless group of hitters this life's ever seen. From the outside, the Gemini Lounge looked like any other neighborhood joint. But behind that door, that's where things happened. Things people still talk about on the hush. If they're dumb enough to talk about it at all. I came from a family of law-abiding citizens, but me, I was the black sheep. Hanging around the Profaci boys and seeing their Uncle Joe come around, I knew what I wanted to be. At 15, I got a job at Banner Dairy, a local grocery store, which would help kickstart my loan sharking business. My senior year, I was carrying cash in brown paper bags and driving a Cadillac. At Banner Dairy, I became assistant manager and apprentice to the man who owned the butcher shop. Although I was just marking my time, I was set out to make a living as a loan shark. There were just too many suckers out there. With the reputation I built for myself, I could always expect prompt payment. After my brother Chubby died, I didn't bury the anger. I used it to my advantage. After graduating, I planned on starting a family of my own and got married to this woman named Gladys. And in order to provide even more, I started hanging out at the neighborhood lounge, where I would continue to network, trying to launch my career on the street and expand. I ended up befriending this guy, Freddie Denome, a mechanic at a gas station in Canarsie, where me and the guys from the lounge got gas cheap. He was also a star on the professional drag racing circuit. Freddie was considered a moron who didn't know how to read or write. But when it came to cars, forget about it. The guy was a genius. He was even working as a car thief for the Lucchese family. I even started stealing cars with Freddie. Not that I needed the money, but to learn the business. But I had my eyes set on becoming a member of the Gambino family, which was headed by Carlo Gambino, whose influence spread like a virus. These guys were like the Rolls Royce of the five families. In 1966, I would finally get the opportunity. I had a meeting with Nino Gadji, and he wanted to do business. To test the relationship, Nino proposed we'd make a co-loan to one of his customers. And I jumped at the chance and promised to pick up the payments and bring Nino's share to him. I continued to make connections. One day I met this kid, Chris Rosenberg. He was selling pot outside of a gas station. But underneath the chip on his shoulder, I could see the ambition. So I loaned him some money so he could deal in larger amounts. And he would later introduce me to his friends, who would steal cars from me. Eventually, the corner bar came up short of cash, so I stepped in with $6,000 and became the new owner, and renamed it the Gemini Lounge.